I've got so much to say.
Well, you can start talking now.
Okay. What do I say?
Your name is what's your name? I'm going to leave this in, by the way.
Okay. Great. Okay. This is In My Lounge Room, and I'm your host, Skye.
And I'm your other host, Damo, and on this week's episode, we're talking about communication. Hey, Skye, how you doing?
Oh, my God. You're a human in front of me.
Yeah, I know, right? And, there's no weird delay between when we talk.
That or there's, me, listening out for, the boys if they wake up or just annoy me.
Yeah. It's not going to happen. Or just coming in and flopping down on the bed or whatever the hell it is they're doing. Yeah.
And me having to suddenly change what I'm talking about because 2 seconds before I was talking about something adult.
Yeah. So good. So how's your week been? How's the new car going? It's been 3 weeks since we recorded.
Has it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the car's great. It's so nice. It's amazing.
That's good. Have you washed it?
No, that's this weekend. Tomorrow, Sunday, is my day to wash the car, clean it and vacuum.
Cool.
But I realize I really don't drive that much.
Okay. Well, you don't have to drive to work.
No. And footy season's finished at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
And that's it.
So is the back of it full of shit?
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
And the boys aren't allowed to eat in it.
Good work.
That full drama the other night. They were really hungry and tired, and they're like, "We just want to." I'm like, "No, you can get. I'll pull over." I said, "I'll pull over. You can get out of the car and you can eat."
Yeah, there's no eating in my car. It's just it makes it easier.
Yeah.
Then the only thing you have to worry about is the floor mats get dirty from your feet, so you just vacuum them.
And that's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so have you gone and purchased car cleaning chemicals and materials and stuff?
No. But I'll be getting your advice on that.
Okay,
and
cool.
then I'll go to the Super Cheap Auto.
Yeah.
And go and get the stuff.
Super Cheap Auto or Repco or whoever's having a sale or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Super Cheap Auto is 2 seconds away from me.
Yeah. So you just my advice is do not ever.
Do never.
Do never.
New word.
Never do. Don't ever, and this is for everyone out there listening, don't take your car to automated car washes. They use strong chemicals, and over time it will wear away the clear coat on your vehicle, and they also have those silly brushes that hit against your car, and the brushless ones don't do a good job.
What about the ones where you drive in and it's just you and this brush and soap?
That's what I'm talking about. Automated car wash.
The one where you do all the work though?
Oh, no, yeah, same, because they have a stupid brush.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
Same.
Yeah,
okay.
I wouldn't wash my car with
have
a brush.
Have you ever used one of those? Hilarious.
With my old car, plenty of times.
When it's and go, and it just starts all this, it's just crazy.
And you end up spending about $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid. You can go on, it's...
Although their vacuums are really good.
Are they, though?
I mean, I feel like they're okay.
They're just a vacuum. If you've got a vacuum in your house, it'll do the same thing.
Yeah, true. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, what about the dudes at shopping centres?
Like the Star Wash and those guys?
Yeah, not like the guys at the lights.
No. Yeah, for sure. They will wash your car properly, but they will also charge you $70.
A lot of money. Yeah.
Or a full detail at one of those guys is $195.
Yeah, I know.
I do that to my car every week. Every Sunday, I give my car a full detail. There is no way I'd be spending nearly $200 a week to keep my car in the condition that it is. So it's better to just go buy the chemicals, take the time. I mean, I've got a high pressure cleaner, so that makes life easy. But paying, you can, if you want, if you have money to burn, sure, pay someone else to clean it.
Yeah.
But I'd rather like, I don't want anyone touching my car anyway, but like, I'd rather do it myself. And those ones, like you say, those ones where you go and park in the bay and you put your money in and then the timer starts, they have like a really bad brush thing to brush your car with. So if you're going to go to one of those, bring your own wash mitt.
Okay.
Like a microfiber mitt.
Yeah.
Don't use foam sponges on your car. Use a microfiber washing mitt, and then go there.
So I might do that purely because where I park my car, I live on a giant hill.
You'd have to wash it in your carport.
Yeah.
And then let the water run down the hill. Because you don't want to wash your car out in the sun.
No.
So just wash it in your carport.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's good. Good chats about car washing.
Because you don't really want to wash your car on the lawn because the chemicals. You can, but then you got to rinse them in.
Yeah.
It's better to do it like in your driveway.
And then you get muddy feet.
Yeah.
No.
But the doing it yourself is far better than spending $20, to wash it yourself in one of those bays anyway.
True.
Or $100 to get someone else to do it, or an automated car wash where in 5 years from now the clear coat's worn off your paint and then you see these cars where they look like they're peeling.
Is that what that's from? I thought it was because they used like washing detergent.
No, it's either they don't wash their car
and
therefore they're not building up any protection on their car because you've got to like wax it or coat it, seal it, whatever. Or they're going to automatic car washes and over time it just wears it out. So wash it yourself, get a good sealant or like a ceramic detailer. You don't need to ceramic coat your car. That's a lot of effort.
Okay.
But getting a nice detailer. So anyway, for tips and tricks on how to keep your car clean, just email skyeanddamo@gmail.com and I will share my experiences with you.
Obviously, before I leave today, you'll be giving me a list of products to purchase.
I can show you what I have in the garage.
I'll take a shot.
I have, I actually have... don't judge me, but I have several $100s worth of cleaning equipment in the car.
I'm not doing that.
That's just because I've got a lot of different things and it's a once every, like some of the bottles of stuff I've got will last me 12 months. It's just, it was $60 for a bottle of it, or $100 or whatever. I'm not going to go into it.
Let's just go. I just want to go basic, keeping my car clean.
Yep.
But not ruining it.
And you're going to need to use the 3-bucket method.
It's my favourite method.
Yep. 1 bucket for washing, 1 bucket, one bucket for washing, 1 bucket for rinsing, and 1 bucket for the wheels.
Ooh. So I'm going to have to buy extra buckets.
Do you get your protein in buckets?
Oh, yeah.
I use the big protein buckets.
Oh.
Because... you're going to throw them out.
That's so clever.
Yeah.
Okay. This has been amazing.
They're like 10 litres or something. Yeah.
It's been such a great chat.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go home now.
Okay. So thank you for listening to In My Lounge Room. Next week, actual content.
Yeah. Woo! I know. Last week was like, what was that?
I don't know. Years ago. We spoke about being powerful. Taking the power.
Yeah.
This week, so we had a couple of chats during the week or over the last couple of weeks, and you've sent some wonderful screenshots and experiences from the wonderful world of dating.
It is pretty amazing.
I do like the screen grab that you posted on our Instagram today.
Did you? Did you like that one? Did you?
It was pretty good, yeah. Do you want to read it out?
Yeah. Am I reading it or are you reading it?
You read it. Or do you want me to do dude voice?
Do a dude voice.
I can do a dude voice.
So let's just say, I'm going to say I matched with Corey.
Corey.
Yeah.
Not Chad.
No. No, definitely Corey.
Could be a Chad.
Yeah.
So this is his opening message, I assume, because it goes, you matched with Corey on 8/9/2023.
Correct.
So that was yesterday.
Yep.
Or if you're in America, that's a month ago.
Correct. Yes, I know. It's all. It's so funny.
If you're anywhere else in the rest of the entire world and you measure things in factors of 10, we call that the metric system, and you go day, month, year, because that's an incrementally
seems to make sense,
growing,
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, if you're American, do whatever you want.
Whatever.
Measure things in terms of bananas or giraffes.
They could just get away with it.
There's a rock hurtling through space. It's the size of 3 giraffes.
Whoa!
So Corey said, "Hey, tiger."
Wow.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
And will I just add that after the R in tiger, there's a space.
There is a space.
And then there's an exclamation mark.
I know, right? I'll just add then though, he then messaged me later after I posted that wonderful message.
Did you reply to that or did he just message?
No, I messaged hello with ... because I was so confused about this ridiculous. Then he added, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
How are you tracking?
How are you tracking? Like if you're on your way to his house or something. Hey, you tracking there, champ?
Yeah, I'm on my way. And so I replied saying, well, other than being called Tiger, I'm tracking well.
Hey, Tiger. How you doing, Tig?
Honestly, I'm only re-messaging him because I'm hoping he'll respond with some other dumb statements.
Well, that'd be cool. I don't know if I sent you this, but I sent this to Caroline because she's American.
Oh, yeah.
And it's always fun to send her funny things making fun of America.
Yeah.
Or send her pictures of like giant spiders and dangerous things we have in Australia because she hates creepy crawlies.
Yeah.
So it's a screenshot of it's a post by the San Miguel Sheriff's Department. And they've got a picture of like a sheriff's truck parked on the side of the road in the snow, and there's a boulder in the distance. And they're reporting, obviously, for road safety. And they said, large boulder, the size of a small boulder, is completely blocking the eastbound lane.
You don't need to say anything else.
And the caption is, a large boulder the size of a what?
Oh, that's so good. Oh, my gosh.
He could have said 2.5 washing machines or something like that. But a large boulder the size of a small boulder.
That's beautiful. That is really, I really like that. Yay, San Miguel Police. Nice work.
Well done.
Yeah.
So I always find that entertaining. You got any other comedy gold over there? I see your phone in your hand.
Well, there's the other message I received.
Oh, yeah? What's that one?
Have you got that in your...
Did you message it to me?
Yeah.
Well, then I will have it. Whether I recall reading it or not, it's a different story.
Oh, you definitely... No, we discussed it.
Okay. Did you like, I don't always whoop, but when I do, there it is.
Yeah.
Whoop, there it is.
Yeah.
So going back a fair distance on this, I do not seem to see it.
It says, hello, I'm great.
Hi, great. I'm Damien.
Yeah, hang on. I'll resend it to you.
Okay, cool, because I don't have it here.
You're saying you deleted it?
No, I just don't have it. I'm going back to the 4th of September and it's not here. Unless you sent it on Instagram, did you?
I don't think so. I think it was Messenger. That's okay. I've sent it to you now.
It says, oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, this was ages ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was probably a week ago.
No, but anyway. What's the date on that?
Today.
Okay. Yep. Not the date you've just sent it.
Yeah, no, I don't know. No, it wasn't that long ago.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway.
So you said.
Hang on. I said, hello, I'm great. How are you? Busy weekend? Question mark.
He said, how you doing or hello or whatever. You don't have that. And you've asked him 2 questions. How are you? Question mark. Busy weekend.
Yes.
You've put a question mark on that because that could be a statement as well. How are you? Busy weekend. But you've definitely put a question mark on that. So I'm definitely reading that as a question.
Yeah.
Asking if you want to extrapolate that into a longer sentence, would you be, Are you having a busy weekend? Have you had a busy weekend? Or is this a busy weekend for you? All of which are implied.
The reason is because it was Father's Day weekend. So I just assumed he probably was having a busy weekend.
Well, it's busy. I didn't. Father's weekend. If you'd asked me that question, I would have been like, nah.
True.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Gonna go for a walk, maybe go to the gym, which is what I did. Yeah.
Awesome.
Do some cooking. Cook myself a piece of Wagyu.
Yeah. I saw.
I spent $70 on that meal.
What was it, delicious?
Oh, it was amazing. Which is funny, actually, because if you go to a restaurant and you spend $70 on a piece of steak, you're actually getting a $20 piece of steak and $50 worth of chefing and restaurant fees and everything else and some veggies and shit. So I went out and bought myself a $46 piece of Wagyu.
Yep.
Australian Wagyu, cheaper than Japanese Wagyu, but still very good. Made myself a red wine jus, which cost me $20 for the bottle of wine, and then about $10 or $15 on veggies and other ingredients. And it was amazing. And that was my Father's Day gift to me.
Very nice.
Because I don't have a father to celebrate Father's Day with, so I do it for myself.
Did you do anything with Billy? You went for a ride?
No, we just went and got a bagel in the morning.
Delicious.
Yeah. So the question was, busy weekend, you left it open for him to tell you yes, no. That's basically it. Yes or no is yes, I have a busy weekend. And then you can go, ooh, what have you been doing?
Exactly.
Or no, not busy. And you can go, oh, just having a quiet one.
Yeah,
man.
like it allows for conversation.
That's conversation.
Yeah.
But his response to how are you, busy weekend, my response would be, oh yeah, not bad. Not really. Just going to the gym this afternoon. What have you been up to?
Cool.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Or cooked a meal.
Great.
I love
there's
cooking.
There's all opportunities for a conversation there.
Well, think about this. It's like, the pick a path books or choose your own adventure.
Yeah, choose your own adventure.
So you would ask, you've given me two questions.
Yes.
One of them is a closed question. The only answer you're going to get out of that is yes,
or
no, or
maybe.
otherwise.
Yeah.
How are you? Good, bad, or otherwise?
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, not so great.
Yeah.
And you can go, oh, well, what's up?
Yeah. Well,
But that's kind of like he does acknowledge that one question, but the other one, the busy weekend bit, where he could have gone like, I'm just making some food. You go, what are you eating? I'm a vegetarian. And I go, oh yeah, I had some steak, but I do love vegetarian food.
Exactly.
Blah, blah, blah.
So many options for conversation.
His answer, do you want me to read it verbatim?
Come on, go.
Ye.
I knew you'd do that.
I mean, I know he's saying yeah, but in my language, yeah is Y-E-H or Y-E-A-H.
Yes, agreed. Yes.
Y-E
I feel like he left off the S.
is ye.
Yeah. You old man.
Ye not bad. Although he's got a double space there.
Yeah, ye.
So maybe ye not bad.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Although if there was a comma, that would be. But anyway, it does sound ye not bad.
Yes.
Shit weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's answering there. Because he's not bad.
Is to do with how are you?
Is relatively positive.
Yes.
Yeah, not bad. Or ye not bad.
Yes.
Busy weekend. His response is shit weekend.
Right.
No, that's not what you asked.
No, I was curious about how busy it is.
You busy?
Is it busy? Is it not busy?
It's because
not
you're
the tone, not the level of weekend.
Hang on. What were you doing? Attempting to communicate.
Yeah.
So
right?
this is where it all came from.
Yes.
This conversation
Yes.
topic. So yeah. Well, not specifically this, but just general. What was this?
I think it was
because you were like, we need to talk about how men message on Tinder and whatnot.
Because I'm very active at the moment, so I'm getting lots of messages.
And I was like, how about communication in general? Because I think this is important. And then we've got our other aspects of it. You're not bad. Shit weekend. You're not.
Yeah.
Y-O-U-R.
Yeah,
so it's possessive.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not too far away. Not you are not too far away.
Sure.
You're what?
You're not too far away.
My response would have been my what's not too far away. My
dog.
my bottle of
But,
water is
something.
right at arm's length. Yes,
Correct. But no, anyway, that took all of my effort not to unmatch then.
yeah. So we're doing that thing right now where we pick on people's spelling.
It's true.
And that's probably not very nice.
No.
We have been criticised for that in the past. But at the end of the day, this is our fucking podcast. I've got a microphone and shut up.
Yeah.
If you got anything to say about it, send us an email and we'll just make fun of you.
Yeah.
No. Look, I know people who are dyslexic.
We know that, yes.
Okay, I know people
This
with
isn't
bad
dyslexia,
grammar.
though. This is just not going to school and paying attention.
Maybe. This is just dumb bogan. But anyway. You're not bad. Shit weekend. You're not far away. You're not too far away. So not too far away.
He was 3 kilometres away.
Oh, not too far away.
Yeah.
So if you were 9 kilometres, you're too far away.
Far.
Who knows?
I don't know. We'll never know.
How long's a piece of string?
We'll never know.
But you're not too far away.
And then I'll be the
turn.
person.
Yes.
Okay. Why? I'll be me. Why was your weekend bad? Yeah, I'm in Mandurah. It's very unusual for anyone to be in Mandurah. As in, just so we're clear on that, obviously Mandurah has a population of 60,000.
Yeah, I was going to say,
it's just me.
I've been to Mandurah and there's quite often people there. I mean, they do look at you sideways holding pitchforks.
It's true.
But,
Yeah, it's just me in Mandurah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Obviously, I meant on dating apps.
Yes, I got that implication. But yeah, I'm in Mandurah. It's very unusual for anyone to be in Mandurah. You did also try another question.
I did.
Why was your weekend bad? I know at this point you were probably already going,
I was, because I'd messaged you already.
Had you?
Oh, no, I must have. I was
because
close.
You sent me the screenshot.
I was so close.
Unless you travelled through time.
I did.
I'm sure that you waited till after that to message me because otherwise there'd be no screenshot.
Okay, I was very close to messaging you at that point. Continue.
So his reason for feeling, for his weekend being bad.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see my kids yesterday. So he's talking about Father's Day.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I didn't get to see my kids yesterday. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
We don't know why. Maybe his ex-wife is a shithead of a person who wouldn't let that happen.
Maybe he doesn't live in the same state. We'll never know.
Who knows?
Because
it's
maybe he was working.
Maybe he was.
We have no idea why.
Maybe his kids are adults or over 16 and they choose
divorced him.
not to see him. Who knows?
We will never know.
But he had a shit weekend because he didn't see his kids yesterday. So, potentially, you could be like, oh, well, that's unfortunate. What happened? Or do you normally see them? Whatever. But what did he say next before you had a chance to respond? Would you like to catch up?
Yeah.
So doesn't want a conversation.
No, he wants sex.
He wants sex.
Yeah.
He wants to catch up.
Yeah. So guess what I did?
You didn't catch up.
I know, shock horror. I unmatched him at that moment. I screenshot it and then I unmatched him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he may have genuinely wanted to catch up, but I think if we're talking in the context of communication here, we know what he really meant.
Yeah.
He's on a downer. Fair enough. But I think okay, so this brings me to, that silly things that people say, oh, what are you doing? Or what are you up to? Or what are you thinking? Wouldn't you like to know? Yes.
Yeah,
that's why I
I'm
fucking
asking.
asked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that.
It's a stupid thing to say.
I know.
Yeah, I get you're trying to be cheeky or whatever, but be a grown up. That's one of those things. It's like, now on the inside of it was a Van Halen live CD box set thing. It was like 3 CDs. It had a quote from a philosopher, and it said, "That which is understood need not be discussed." Now, what that means is that don't go over the same shit. Find new things to talk about.
Correct.
Explore the world. Learn and find knowledge. But I think it also applies to situations like this, where it's don't tell me you're having a shit weekend if you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like in my working history, when I'm on the phone to someone and they tell me that they want to kill themselves, right? Or they don't want to be here or anything like that. This is too hard. I want to kill myself. I'll immediately go, are you genuinely suicidal right now?
Mm-hmm.
Are you feeling suicidal? Have you had thoughts of hurting yourself? And like address it. And so many times they go, oh, no. And it's like, that's a very serious thing. And I have training in this kind of thing as well. So the second anyone mentions to me, and you've done it, not suicide, but you've said things to me about the way you're feeling.
Yeah.
And I've straight away gone, all right, so let's talk about this because this is a trigger for me to now engage in conversation with you. Many people would just be like, this is awkward and uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else. But no, I'm like, no, you've just mentioned something which is, whether conscious or not, alludes to the fact that you're not doing well. So I'm going to address it. You go, yeah, you're right. Talk about it. I'm going to talk to someone or something like that. But when people are like, oh, nah, oh, I don't actually mean that. You're like, well, how about don't say it?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like, you know, because I will take you seriously if you say that you are thinking about killing yourself or alluding to being suicidal or something. You probably should have a trigger warning on this, but it's a bit late now. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
a similar thing. Do you encounter that much in the datings?
Suicidal comments?
No. So lay down on the couch and let's talk about your mother. No, I mean just like that, where they answer a question or they present you with some part of some piece of information which implies that there's something they want to talk about, or that, you know, we're not talking about dark and depressing or mental health type things, but just in like conversations unable to go somewhere because they're just not actually willing to have that conversation.
All the time.
Can you cite any examples?
Like conversations go nowhere because people are unwilling to, like I'm messaging a guy at the moment and it just feels like I'm being like a real bitch to him now and he keeps coming back for more.
Is he just stupid?
No, I think he's super intelligent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
so maybe he's feeling like it's some sort of challenge.
I don't know, but he'll say, I'll be like I was like, oh, morning, busy day plan, and then he just replied back saying morning. I'm like, cool, so a super busy day then, and then he'll reply back saying, oh yeah, no, he's pretty busy. What about you? And I'm like just if you just responded the first time, we wouldn't be here with me being like, fuck you, you idiot.
Can you imagine talking to a person with that kind of see, I can't even say the word. Communication skills. Can you hear that beep?
Yes.
Is that my dishwasher?
Must be.
I'm going to go and tell it to shut up.
Cool.
Because it's happening every few. It's like, oh, you've paused me.
But yeah,
beep.
It happened last time. I remember that. It's like, don't forget about me. Yeah, that's really annoying. There was another story, like another incident where the same guy, and like he said something else. Oh, and it was just, what was it? I need to go back and like look at the messages because I was just like, oh my God, like why are you so dumb?
Yeah, but like you said, like I think, yes, you just said before that you think that guy's really intelligent, but I think
he is very intelligent. Yeah,
and the ability to be a normal human being are two different things.
Yeah.
Because like you might have someone who's a fucking theoretical physicist. Oh, case in point, Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Like not a great TV show really, but let's take, so Sheldon's a bad example because he's autistic. And so there's that whole kind of like savant type level going on there.
Mm-hmm.
But then some of the other guys, they're geniuses, but they all have a problem with being social in some way. Leonard's probably the most normal one.
Yeah.
And even he's got his quirks. And then is it Raj? He's can't exist.
Can't even. And
in front
if
of
there's
women.
a woman, he's
can't
done.
do it.
Yeah.
And then what's the Jewish one?
Oh, I never. Yes, he has that voice.
Is it Howard?
Might be Howard.
No, I
yes.
don't know. I haven't
I haven't watched it in years.
Neither, but I didn't really watch it that much anyway. But yeah, and he was just like thought he was amazing, but he was actually really awkward. So I think people they overshoot their abilities
Yes.
because their brains are big.
Maybe.
You know, so you got to find a balance between being big brained and being able to connect that brain to your mouth and your ears.
Okay, so I'm going to read you a little bit of this conversation that we had. So he said, I'm a geek or more like a nerd, but also I like boxing and I've been in the national athletics team.
I got 3 boxes over here.
Yeah, right. So I said, well, I like nerds.
Cardboard boxes, sorry. Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, I like nerds, blah, blah, and I said, oh, that's interesting about boxing. I said, oh, although my nerdiness is more about words and books. And I went, oh, do you compete anymore? And then he said, haha, thanks. Oh, because I think I said something about being like strange or something. I said, oh, yeah, a mixed bag. And that was all he replied. And I said, oh, I wonder why I like books and words. That seems interesting, with like a thinking face.
Yeah.
And then he said, can he keep going? I enjoy reading, mainly books about psychology and like the blah, blah, blah.
Is he a bot?
No, he's not a bot.
Okay.
I find it fascinating. I'm like, I'm just reminding you how
he's
conversation.
He's not ChatGPT.
No, he's a real person. And then he said, "I'm just."
I
and
just
then
had
I
a great
said,
idea, but go on. Yep.
Yeah, and then I said,
Circle back to that.
Yeah, I'm just reminding you how a conversation works. People ask each other questions and seem interested in the other person. And then he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was just finishing up some stuff." And then the conversation gets better. Like sometimes he's like really interesting, and then other times I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Okay.
We are catching up. So
couple of theories.
He's a bot. No, he's not a bot.
He's not a bot.
No.
One is he's too bright for his own good.
Yeah.
Second one is he's chatting with too many people at once and he's losing track of conversations.
Maybe. Yeah.
You know, so that's normal.
Yeah.
I think people like I don't think it's ever happened to me where I've like forgotten what I've said to someone. But I'm pretty sure that happens. Have you ever encountered that where like you're having a conversation with someone and you say to them, oh, I remember blah, 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 and they're like, oh, and they'll answer something they've already said because they don't realize that it's the same conversation
I've had that
thread.
Happen.
They're like answering the same. They think they're talking to two different people. Well, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I've had it where they've said something about, oh, I like to go and do this at the gym or something. And I've been like, you said that like 3 sentences ago or something. Not that soon, but I think when you are talking to a lot of people, you sort of lose track of what you said to who.
Yeah.
And that's totally fair. But that's more like just like, I cannot have a conversation with a human.
I can't talk to more. Yeah. That's. Yeah, I sit all day in a computer lab. But yeah, so it just on the whole, like, so you said boxing and national team. So does that mean he's gone to the Commonwealth Games or
he used to be in the national youth athletics team, like like a teenager and young adult, like up until I think 20.
Okay. So he's like that would be long in his past.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
But it's like me going, I am a state swimmer.
Yeah.
Well, I was when I was 15.
Well, I was when I was 15. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think we spoke about that with like, I played in a premiership winning football team like 3 years running.
Wow.
Yeah.
North Melbourne?
When I was a teenager.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
The accolades of our past, we hold on to that. World's greatest pie, 1997.
Doesn't matter. It was still one time.
It still happened. Eddie Hall, 2017, world's strongest man. Still gets to call himself world's strongest man, even though he's technically not anymore. No,
it's about like all the CrossFit athletes, CrossFit champion. And I'm like, some of them are like 2010.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when CrossFit was still done in the bush pretty much. Yeah. Like... Okay, then.
When was the last time you touched a bar? So I just had an idea while you were talking then, because we're talking about people's communication level.
Yes.
I'm already laughing at how great I am right now.
Okay.
So what I want you to do, this is like an experiment for you, okay, is next time you start a conversation with a guy, let them start first, right?
I've got a new match.
Okay, has he said anything?
No.
Oh, okay, because we're all bugger. What we need to do is you need to have a conversation running. And what I want to do is whatever they say, whatever their question, put it into ChatGPT.
Okay.
And whatever ChatGPT says, that's your response.
Okay.
And see how far the conversation can go when they're not having a conversation with you, they're having a conversation with an AI language model.
Do you want me to start, because this is Bumble, do you want me to start a conversation now with this guy to see if he does respond?
Sure. You can't tell if he's online, can you?
No, that's really annoying. So I might not get anything, but let's just...
No, but this is
he's
pretty
asked
great.
him, apparently I must be, the woman must be 7 foot tall, an Amazonian warrior, thick with 6 C's.
So he's being funny.
Yeah, not superficial, able to not take me seriously. This is a joke. I can't stand these kind of bios. To be honest, I mostly use it to find conversation starters. Yes, I read your bio. This is getting weirdly meta, rich as fuck. Quite good. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he's saying he's rich as fuck.
Yeah, but I don't think he is. I think he's just... I mean, maybe he is. I can't really tell.
He might be.
Okay.
Everything else is a joke. But by the way, he just slipped in some truth there. So do you think he's being funny, but he's actually being hilarious? Okay.
Should I ask for his bank balance?
What's your net worth? Can I Google your net worth? It's something.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Can I Google your net worth? Rich as fuck. Can I Google your net worth? There we go. Okay. Sent.
So if he responds during this conversation, I'm going to type his response into ChatGPT and see what he says.
Okay.
If he's got any questions. It might be difficult because you've had to start the conversation.
Yeah,
if
that's
he
true.
had started it. Have you got any in Tinder or Bumble or anything where the conversation, like, there's been, maybe Tinder's best for this, where they've already sent you the opening message?
Not recent, not like in the last 24 hours, but yes.
And you haven't responded yet?
Oh, no. Quickly, I need to match with more people.
Quick match with someone. Just swipe right on some randoms.
Just any randoms, no matter what?
You'll know you'll get a match. Just so
and matched, okay?
Of course.
Oh, it's Bumble. Oh, no.
Just get over to Tinder.
All right, Tinder. Okay, I'm on Tinder. Okay.
Are you on Hinge?
He looks pretty awesome.
Oh, he'll match. Match with him.
No.
No. Oh, geez. Try again. You're going to use up all your swipes today. But
Travis looks...
Which one is he?
Not Glenn Jakovich.
Oh, okay. I didn't see when you flicked it at me. I didn't.
Oh, I'm not getting any matches.
Oh, God.
Oh, this is boring. Nothing.
What's going on?
Oh, okay. I've got one. Okay. Right. What am I saying? Oh, no, he has to. I'll keep going until I get some more because...
Someone has to start a conversation.
Okay, I'm just...
Sorry
got another one.
Sorry if this is boring, everyone, but we're doing a little bit of...
I'm doing a guy... I've gotten so many matches now.
Okay.
I'm doing a guy swipe.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm not even looking at these people.
You're going to have to unmatch half of these
like a
people.
queen. I'm getting so many matches.
Of course you are, because their guy swiped on you.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah. This is so exciting. Except obviously I'm going to unmatch all of them. Yeah. Okay. That's enough.
So you've just got yourself like 7 or 8 new matches because, ladies and gentlemen, that's how Tinder works for women. If you swipe right on a man, you're probably going to match with him.
7 new matches.
Yeah, because, we know that men swipe without looking.
Yeah.
It's the blind swipe. So I hope we get something.
Okay. So just to be serious for a couple of seconds, I want to talk about communication.
Hang on. Okay, Skye.
Thank you.
So to be serious.
So I don't know if I told you, but my sister got some sad news. No, it's not sad news, but for her it's sad news.
Okay, I'm not sure you did.
So Mum calls me on Sunday, last Saturday.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, hey. And she's like, oh, now I need to ask you a question. I'm like, okay. She goes, how do you think Marika's going to go if she finds out that Tim's partner's having a baby? And I'm like, pretty shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty shit. And she's like, well, she is. And
how does your mum know this?
Tim told her months ago.
Oh.
And told my mum, I'm going to find a good time to tell Marika. So the baby's due in November.
Why doesn't he tell her?
Well, he's just told her.
Okay.
But he only told her.
Oh, sorry. He said that, not your mum.
Yeah, so he said to Mum, this is the situation, like she's pregnant.
Does he get along well with your mum?
Really well.
Yep.
So Mum and
Am I going to have to bleep his name out or is that not matter?
I mean, he doesn't listen to the podcast.
It's super generic name.
It is very generic. And I've always gotten on well with Tim as well. Like Tim's always been really good to me.
Yep.
But obviously because he's my sister's ex-husband, I have to hate him. So anyway, and I love my nephews. So anyway, so he told Mum a few months ago.
Right.
And was like, I need to find the right time. And Mum was like, okay. And then there's never been a good time.
Mm.
And then finally he was like, this baby's due in November. It's now September.
It's okay. So
he's also
7
they've also
months in,
not told the boys.
His sons?
Yes.
Wow.
Because he's been delaying telling Marika.
Wow.
I know, right?
Okay.
So finally he broke the news to her.
In 2 months, I'm about to have a child and our sons are going to have a half brother / sister.
Sister.
Half sister.
So it gets worse because Marika always wanted, she used to go on about it. She goes to me, oh, do you ever wish that you had, like, didn't have the boys and had daughters? I'm like, I never wish that because I love my children.
Yeah.
Like, obviously a daughter would be great, but also my boys are awesome. But she was so obsessed with having a daughter, right?
Yeah.
So then she finds out two things. One, the guy that left her for a younger woman is now having a girl. And she in 2 months' time. Is that I just want to say now, like, the worst communication ever. Like,
that's pretty bad, yeah.
Like, I get what he was trying to do. He was trying to delay her misery.
But in doing so, is he just making it worse?
I think so, yeah.
Because I think that's definitely, I can't see any benefit to keeping that kind of secret. It's it's. Sorry, I was a bit distracted there because it was just over to my side. I was listening, like taking it in, but there's no benefit in. Where's the line? Like, how where do you cross over? Like, from, if I tell you too soon, it's gonna hurt. But if I leave it too late, it's going to hurt more because I didn't tell you. So the fact that if it was something like, okay, I want to buy a puppy. Okay, now you and I, let's say we live together and I want to get a puppy. And we haven't actually had the conversation that I want to get a puppy.
Okay.
I've kind of like mentioned puppies, but
a few photos and that's look at this puppy.
Shed some meme. But you're kind of go, well, I don't really want a puppy. You're not really into it. You haven't said I don't want a puppy, but at the same time you haven't been all like, let's should get a puppy. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I get a puppy, right? Now, I could say to you, Skye, I would really like a puppy. And you go, no, I don't want a puppy.
Yes.
And then I go, well, I can't really get a puppy because she said no. Or I could just buy a puppy and then one day you come home and it's like, hey, we've got a puppy.
Yeah.
And then you don't get to say, no, I don't want the puppy, because you're going to walk in, see the puppy and go, now I feel bad.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to tell you to get rid of it. That's a bit different to, so I've waited 7 months to tell you that me and my new partner are having a child. Bleh.
Yes.
There's no... It's not the same. There's no, like, waiting won't make it any easier.
No, I think now she's like, oh, he should have just told her from the beginning. Like, when Mum told me, I was like, why did he delay? But then Mum she told him, then I think he brought it up again like a few days before, and Mum was like, oh, she's just got an assignment. Can you just let her finish her assignment before you tell her? I'm like, Mum, she's 40 in like 3 months.
Yeah.
Stop babying her. She needs to find out. You can't delay based on her mood. This is called the baby of the family who's always been pandered to.
Yeah, but she's a grown-up. I just think that, like, I know we're talking about communication, and I think that, like...
here we are.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's... I'm not correcting you. I just think that's a prime example of, like, knowing how to communicate and, like, I hate to use this terminology, but don't be a fucking pussy. Like, if you've got to confront, mind you, he did cheat on her, right?
Yes.
So therefore, he can't communicate because if he
That's true.
didn't want to be with her and he wanted to be with someone else, he had opportunity to say, Marika, I've met someone and I'm having feelings for them, so I want to leave you and be with this person.
Yeah.
Or just go, I don't feel anything for you anymore.
Yeah.
Like, this relationship has run its course. I wish to leave. No, he just went and found an easy, well, it's not easy. There's no easy way out, but he just took that avenue to go.
Do you know, their relationship's interesting though. I remember when they were first very early on together, maybe a couple of years, and they had a break. And like then they got back together, and then not long after that they got married, and then he cheated on when she was pregnant with their baby. So I feel like there's always been communication issues with that relationship, and then now this situation.
I think that it's like when I was on the dating apps.
Yeah.
You know how you have your like there's the prompts. I don't know if it's. I think it might.
Oh
be
yeah, like the little
Bumble or
questions.
Hinge or
Yeah.
something like that.
They both have them now.
What's important to you in a relationship? Does Tinder do that? Do they have prompts at all?
They've started having prompts.
Okay.
It's new.
So, what's important, or what are you looking for in a partner? People would say that, and I'm like, the ability to communicate.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to be a genius. You don't need, like, as proven by old mate that we were talking about before. You just need to be able to communicate, and you can be like, your IQ might be like under 100. Hopefully not, but just as an example, you might not be the most highly educated or intelligent person on earth, but if you can communicate that, it's like, when you don't know about something, you're talking to someone about something, and you don't know everything there is to know about it.
Yeah, I do.
What do? Do you
Ask.
fudge your way through? Some people won't do that, though, and I've done this in the past when I was younger. Like maybe
when I was younger. Yeah.
Because you think, oh, I don't want to look stupid.
Yeah.
So I'll just pretend I know what they're talking about. But the problem is that's called a lie.
Yes.
And what happens when you lie is you have to start constructing more lies on top of it. So when you get caught in that situation where you're like, oh, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm going to just pretend I do. You'll get to a point where you're going, and
they could be saying anything.
Yeah. Hey, should you just check your phone notifications for a second?
I don't think I've got any. No one's sending me messages, Damo. Nothing.
Do
I need to match with some more?
No, because I've just I'm just going to let you know that I've been live on Instagram for the last 5 to 10 minutes, and I've sent you an invitation to join.
What?
Yeah. You didn't get it?
On my Instagram?
Yeah. Because I'm in my lounge room. Let down by technology. I just thought it'd be a fun thing. I didn't tell you, see, because I didn't want to communicate. Because, like, as an example of communication, I was just like, it's not.
Where have you done it?
I've gone in my lounge room. It says invite to join. Skye Star invited. So I've hit invite, and so if you go into your Instagram, you should have. Can you see in my lounge room?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shivers. Okay. Yeah.
Turn your sound down. Go into your Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now it's got +1. Skye has joined. So you're now in the live.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay. That's wonderful. Do I leave?
Up to you, whatever you want. But I should be able to. I'm not sure how to split screen you. Here we go. Request to join. If you do request to co-host, it'll bring you in on the screen, and we'll both be there. It'll split screen.
I think I've requested to be.
A request to be in your live video. There you go. So I go live like this, And accept. Go live with Skye. And why can't I see you? That's not fair.
When we do things live and it doesn't work.
Yeah. Trying to be cool. Have you got your video on that end? Like, are you filming yourself right now?
No.
Oh. Breakdown in communication.
Hang on, I've got Skye's joined.
Yep. But then you've put request to co-host.
No, send a request to be in live video. Request to join.
Yep.
Share this live video with others so they can watch too. Do I share the video or request to join?
Request to join.
Right, I've requested. Send request.
Yep.
Sent.
Okay, and Skye sent a request. So accept, and then go live with Skye. I think you have to be live too. I don't know. This is probably something we should work out when we're not recording. But this is fun. Okay, for everyone listening along at home right now, no one's actually viewing our live on Instagram at the moment. So, oh well, you've missed out on a fun experience of watching Skye and I fudge our way through how to do this. But what if you share the live? What happens there?
Gone out of the live again.
Oh, I'm all alone.
Skye joined. See, it says Skye joined, and now I'm sending another request.
Yeah. Stupid Instagram. And I can accept that request, and I can go live with Skye. And then you should be able to share that. Accept.
But then it says share video, but it doesn't. But it says just I have to choose a person.
Yeah. So you choose in my lounge room, I think. I don't know.
Okay, we're going to practice this.
All right, cool. Well, that's the end of that then. So sorry for that little distraction.
Awesome.
But anyway, how to communicate. Not like that.
No, definitely not like that. Anyway, okay. Cool.
But no, that was important for me, just to always say that in my profile. It's like, this is the most important thing. I mean, obviously, I need to be attracted to you, but I get really unattracted really quick when you can't communicate.
Oh, it does my head in. I unmatch people all the time because of that.
It's just like the it's just like even in with your friends and family and stuff. And I think we may have spoken about this before, but the like that when you send someone a message and they read it and that's it.
Yeah.
I'd rather you don't read it.
Yes.
Just leave me on unread. I can handle that. You can leave me on unread for 7 hours.
Yep.
And I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
They're busy with their life, doing their job or
Yes.
hanging out with their friends or their partner or whatever the hell they're doing.
Yep.
But if I see that you've read my message, that means you know and you're deliberately ignoring me. There's nothing hard about just going,
hey,
busy. I'm busy, or just send me a thumbs up. Now, thumbs ups are quite passive aggressive, but at least I know you've read it and you've acknowledged me. That's fine. I'm not that needy that I need to like you to engage. But like, even if I'm like, if I send you a meme, just give it a little like or whatever and move on.
Yeah.
Don't just look at it. And I'm like, do you think it was funny? I mean, do you hate it?
I know.
Like, at least acknowledge me, please.
People don't know. Like, so one of my friends, she said to me, because we message each other on like text message, Messenger, Instagram, TikTok. And like, she's so bad at replying sometimes. And I said to her, do you want me just to message you on like normal text message? She goes, yes, because I feel so bad if I've read it and then I don't reply immediately. And I'm like, fine. So now we don't like message on Messenger.
So don't read it.
Yeah, I know. But she's just, see, I'm getting matches, but no one's messaging me. So annoying.
Lame.
Message me, people. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to unmatch all these people.
Man.
Boring. Like, I'm getting like so many matches. I'm so popular.
Let's just see Actually, here's another experiment
Yeah.
before we start to wrap up.
Okay.
Let's see if ChatGPT
Yeah.
is better at communicating than the average man on a dating app,
Okay.
which would have been the reverse. So if we said, okay, so we've just matched with ChatGPT and we're going to go, hi, how is your weekend
Oh, what's ChatGPT going to say?
going? I don't know. Let's see. So, hi, how's your weekend going? ChatGPT said, hello, I'm just a computer program, so I don't have weekends or personal experiences, but I'm here to help you with any questions or tasks you have. How can I assist you today? Wanna catch up? Of course, I'm here to chat and help with any questions or topics you'd like to discuss. What's on your mind? Is there something specific you'd like to talk about or any questions you have in mind? Now, wouldn't that be great if a guy had messaged want to catch up and you could reply with, of course, I'm here to chat. And because catch up is like catch up on current events.
Yeah, catch up on anything.
Yeah. That's a great, thanks GPT.
Yeah.
Should I just put DTF question mark?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I'm just a computer program created to provide information and assistance. I'm not capable of engaging in personal or inappropriate conversations.
Oh.
If you have any questions or need assistance with something else, please feel free to ask, and I'd be happy to help.
Oh, that's nice though.
She told me that it don't be inappropriate.
Don't be inappropriate.
I'm not capable of engaging in personal or inappropriate. What if I tell it, I'm lonely. Oops. Oh, shit. Custom instructions. That's not what I wanted. My keyboard's not working. Okay, what's going on? Okay, so that's the end of that. No, here it is. It's weird typing with a microphone in my face because I can't see the monitor. I'm lonely. I spelt it lonlo. Lonlel. But you know what? It overlooked my spelling mistake.
Oh.
I spelt lonely, Lonlel.
And it was okay?
I'm Lonlel. And ChatGPT has said, I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling lonely. Loneliness can be difficult, but there are ways to address it. Consider reaching out to friends or family members for a chat, or spend some time doing activities that you enjoy to help improve your mood. If you'd like to discuss your feelings, or if there's anything specific you'd like to talk about or ask, please feel free to share, and I'll do my best to assist you. So we're already learning that a computer program is better at communicating than most men on Tinder.
That's true.
I've got a funner idea.
A funner? Okay. What's the funner idea?
Let's go back to, for example, that screenshot that you sent me. Or let's go back to a conversation you've had that you haven't deleted, right? And let's put what you said into ChatGPT, where a man has given you a stupid response. Let's see what ChatGPT would say. So that one we read out before, what was your opening? You said, hey, I'm great, or something like that?
The idiot one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I said I'm great. Hang on.
I'm great.
I'm great. How are you? Busy weekend.
How are you? Question mark. And then busy weekend? Question mark. Okay, let's see what it's got to say. Oh, see, now it's getting a bit, I think it's getting a bit sick of us because it's gone once again. I'm just a computer program. So I don't have feelings or experiences, and I don't have weekends.
Okay.
My purpose is to assist and provide information to the best of my abilities. How can I assist you today? Is there something specific you'd like to know or discuss? Once again, though, at least it's addressing the conversation and not just going, "Hey, shit, everything shit.
Want to catch up?
I love you, chat. GPT.
I love you too, says ChatGPT. That's hilarious.
I'm just a computer program. But I'm here to assist and provide information to the best of my abilities. You've said that. I'm glad to hear you find our conversation enjoyable. If you have any questions or assistance with anything, please feel free to ask. I'm going to say, because you know what you can do, if you've ever done it before, is if it keeps repeating itself, you can say, please...
rephrase or something.
Please stop saying, and then you put it in quotes.
Okay.
Yeah, and it goes, I'm sorry about that. I'll find another way of doing it. So I've said, please stop saying, quote,
blah, blah,
provide
blah.
information to the best of my abilities.
What's it going to say?
Okay, I'll avoid using that phrase. How can I assist you?
Now say it again.
Say.
I don't know, one of the sentences that...
something that I've already said. I'm going to just... Oh, hang on. Oops. I said what, and it just repeated itself. But it left that phrase out. Thank you. So, in summary, once again, we have learned that ChatGPT is a better communicator than men on dating apps.
Yes, that's so true.
Yeah.
They really... Like, I can't believe every day how many idiots are on dating apps.
Yeah.
But so my question is, before dating apps, do people just put up with dumb people?
No, you didn't have anything to do with dumb people. They didn't go out.
Oh, okay. But now they've got this opportunity to be dumb on apps.
Yeah. It's just like some people's... I'll leave that there. It doesn't matter. Just drop. I was fiddling with the guitar pick and I've dropped it on the ground. I don't need to pick it up. It can stay where it went.
Come on, 2-year-old, get it together.
Yeah. Some people have never had an opportunity to socialize. And then in the last 20 years odd, online gaming has escalated to a point where it's now it's an avenue for socialization. And people will form great friendships and camaraderie with people they play games with online. Now, a lot of those people would never have met anyone.
That's true.
They would have gone to school, probably got bullied because they couldn't socialize.
They have no connections.
No. And then for whatever reason, and then, they might have some sort of either a developmental disorder or they might have something like...
I'm getting lots of matches, but no messages.
You?
Yeah.
Okay. Or, there might be some other issue going on. But online gaming gives people an avenue to communicate with others. But a lot of times that communication is, fuck you noob, your mum's a whore.
It's my favourite.
So that's... But at least they're communicating.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, online dating, I think, I just don't think they did. I think that they would, I don't know. I've never been in that position. I think now though, because there is online dating, I think it's very valuable because it gives people that opportunity to do. Because, at my age, I wouldn't be going out and meeting people and shit.
No way.
Bothered. I never did anyway. Even when I was young, I didn't do that.
Yeah, me either. I never did that.
Yeah.
Never.
Yes, Queen. No. So for someone like me, although I can meet people, I just don't. I can't be bothered, I think. But it's
but you've had before dating apps, you'd been in relationships, so you had met people.
But I had met people at work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
okay, you've never met someone through friends or through going to a pub or whatever, or a hobby.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No. One before Billy's mum. I was with someone for about 5 years, and I was introduced to them via a good friend.
Okay.
But that was also when I was 18.
Okay.
But no, and the only time when I was actually, no, I was a little bit older by then. I was probably 20, 21. Anyway.
Yeah.
People I went to school with.
Yeah.
People that... I met someone at a party once, but that's because, I liked their tattoos, so I just walked up to them and said, I like your tattoos.
That's a pick-up line in a way, though. That's still a way to meet someone.
Well, yeah, but I was also 18.
Yeah.
So, like, I was like
The confidence of an 18-year-old.
testosterone squirting out of every pore, and like,
I'd
and
like to return back to 22-year-old me who just would walk up to anyone.
yeah. Well, I didn't. It's just this one time we'd gone to, I don't know if I told you this story, but me and a few friends.
Oh yes, I've heard this story.
Gone from Meriden to Kellerberrin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell for the people out there before we finish it up. But this is the only time in my life where I've actually met someone and then gone home with them that night.
I've never done that.
No, good girl. So we've gone to this party in Kellerberrin. We've gotten in my car and and there's another car. We've gone in en masse.
Yeah.
There was a bit of a cross-town rivalry or inter-town rivalry, I suppose, because, two
the
small
Jets
towns.
and the Sharks.
No, but that being still in the same town. We're talking like Meriden versus Kellerberrin, and it's just like Meriden versus Bruce Rock or whatever.
Yeah.
You had
Pinjarra
rivalry.
versus Mandurah.
Yeah, you had rivalry in the next town because of sports or whatever, or because they had two heads and all fuck their cousins. But that's just one of those things. Whether that was actually real or not, it's irrelevant. So we went to Kellerberrin and we'd gone to this party and I had a few beers under my belt. I believe was probably stoned, more likely. And there was a girl there and she was standing in a circle of about 6 men, just kind of standing there. And they're all like local Kellerberrin guys. And they're all kind of hovering around her. And I'm sitting there and she had a really nice like vine tattoo down her arm.
Cool.
I like that kind of thing. And I just went, fuck it, I'm going to talk to her. Cool. So I walked over right into this circle of guys from Kellerberrin. Here's me, this Meriden guy. Gave in those days. I was in the fire brigade, skateboarding, playing in a band.
So this is before your boat accident.
Before my accident, yep. I was like 95 kilos of muscle. I didn't give a shit. And I've walked up and I'm like, "Hi, how you doing? I really like your tattoo. Have you got any more?" And she's like, "Certainly do. Maybe I can show you sometime."
Oh. Go her.
And I went, "Sweet." And these guys like just standing there staring. And I'm like, "Do you want to go and sit on the back of this ute and have a chat?"
Cool.
So we've just walked over and we've sat down and we just started talking. Yeah. Because I didn't have any tattoos at that time, but I found it curious. And I was just like, I'm going to ask her about her tattoos. But then over time, I don't know. I just never did that again. Maybe I should have because it obviously works.
It does work. Yeah. It's just it's like when you have it's a prompt on an app, but in real life.
Yeah. Wow. I've just had a revelation. Can I go back in time?
Whereas I did it all the time. I'd always approach people.
Yeah, I don't know. Something happened over my life where I've found like approaching women about their tattoos a bit weird. I don't know. It depends how you do it, I guess. You don't just walk up and touch them.
People have though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Like people have touched my tattoos many times. In fact, I once had my doctor, he just separated from his wife. I was like 20 and he comes up to me and he's like, he was drunk and he's like fully touching my tattoo and I'm like, this is inappropriate. And that's when I was like young and then I never went back to him.
Actually, about 2 years ago, I went out to a gig and I was just kind of like standing at like one of the stand-up table type things while the band was playing and a girl's walked up and she's like, "Are you a chef?" I said, "No, I'm not." And she goes, "You have a chef's knife. You have a Japanese chef's knife tattooed on your arm." I said, "Yes, I do." And she said, "I'm a chef." Oh. And I'm like, "Oh, cool." And she goes, "We're friends on Facebook." I'm like, "Oh."
That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah, we are. It's you. Oh, fuck.
Oh, wow.
But yeah.
Oh my God.
She'd done that because she was like being funny, but yeah. But still, it does work, I suppose.
See? I mean, like, that's great. I mean, it doesn't matter, but like, it's not that hard to converse with people. But although I'm not as confident as I was now, maybe because I'm getting older Or maybe because people are just useless in public now, like in real life.
I don't know. See, like when I was younger, I couldn't, like, going and getting my car serviced and things like that freaked me out. Like when I was 20, 18,
Still freaks
19,
me out.
20.
Yeah.
Because I'm going and talking to someone about something they're an expert about and I'm not.
Yeah.
Would always be like, oh shit, I'm fully intimidated by
Yeah.
this. Not realizing that, I'm a big man and I don't have to be intimidated by people. Excuse me, but I was. Now I have knowledge, but I also have balls.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I will, like, if I want to talk to someone, I'll just do that.
Yeah.
So I do converse and, like, I like talking to people. Like there's people at work that I enjoy talking to. So,
When I started my business, like I had to network to get clients. I have to go to business and it took me I remember the first couple of times I'd go into like these network, I didn't know anyone, and I'd have to just go in there, confident Skye, and be all like, hey, and to like groups of people chatting. I remember the first couple of times I did it, Joshua must have been about 4 or 5 months. So I was also in that post, I've just had a baby and feel pretty shit about myself, but let's start a business, Skye. And I remember going a couple of times and just being,
it's not like you to overextend yourself.
Shut up. Yeah, I started a business when I had a 9-week-old. That's what you do, don't you?
Sure, everyone does that.
Yeah. I
mean, at least you're not Britney Spears. Sorry, just for some reason you say that just brings my mind into those freaking reels that she posts on a daily basis of her dancing like your drunk old auntie.
Oh, shit. And we regularly have conversations about how inspiring she is.
She's a fucking mess. She's a broken human.
Oh, it makes me so
thing.
sad because I love Britney. Well, I loved Britney when she was at her peak.
Like when she was 16.
Yeah, even up until like 25.
Yeah.
Even up until she did the stupid I've got the golden ticket Willy Wonka stupid when she's pregnant.
Yeah. She started to lose her shit pretty early.
Yeah.
And I've actually watched, because like watching her dance now, I'm like, she can't dance.
No.
Like, what the fuck?
No.
But then I go back and watch videos of her clips and shit.
She can't dance.
She could dance enough to be in a video clip because all you got to do is like
3 different
capture
moves.
a couple of moves. And then edit them together. Whenever she performed live, she'd have like 15 dancers and they can all dance.
Yeah. So if you watch the Madonna...
As long as you can slut drop, you're good.
Yeah, exactly. If you watch the Madonna, Christina, Britney video, the famous Kiss one...
Did the three of them?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just her and Britney.
No, Christina was there as well, but everyone forgets that because it pans to Justin Timberlake or like, because they just split up and she's kissing Madonna. But in fact, Christina was in that video as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
but,
I don't recall. Like, maybe that's a Mandela effect. I just blocked her out. But then again,
I think everyone has, other than me, because I love Christina
Although,
as well.
However, I have not blocked out Janet Jackson's nibble.
I don't think many people have.
No, I've definitely, that is stored in the bank.
So you saw it, you got to see it live? Because a lot of people didn't see.
I saw the boobie.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I saw it in a replay or whatever, but I saw the boobie. I saw Justin Timberlake accidentally pull the top. Oh.
But everyone still loves him.
Well, there's nothing. Why wouldn't he?
Well, the question is,
they?
was it on purpose? Did they do it knowing?
It was planned. You saw her face. She's such a bad actor
ready for it.
that she was
she's a
like,
terrible actress. Oh my God, my nipple.
Oh my God, my boobie. And I just happened to have this great big jewel on it.
Yeah, good point.
It was planned.
Anyway, but I think it was the VMAs when they did the whole kiss and then they like panned to like Justin Timberlake looking all like, even though they'd split up.
Yeah.
And then but anyway, this whole scene, like Madonna, like her dancing is amazing and she looks amazing because she was a dancer first before anything else. And like she's dancing on heels and she looks great. And then Britney's sort of doing this weird dancing in heels. It was so bad. Yeah. And that's when you realise she's not a great dancer.
And that thing she does where she like, in the current videos, I know we've gotten on to just slagging off Britney Spears, but we're at an hour and 14. It's time to wrap up anyway. I think we've said all we really. There's probably other things we could say about communication, but generally speaking, I think we've said the good stuff. But yeah, Britney's reels that she posts now in like skimpy bikinis or little fucking dresses with boots and high
her
heels.
hair
And her face.
And her snake tattoo. What about the snake tattoo video?
hell.
I just love sending you like that. And
The
just be like,
tramp stamp.
yes.
She is
My snake
trailer
tattoo.
trash.
She
and
is.
she just looks like her skin looks bad. She
her
always
her
looks
eyeliner?
Yeah, she always looks sunburnt.
Oh.
She just and her husband or partner, is it her husband?
Ex-husband now.
Okay.
They split up.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
who's filming her? Is she just doing it herself now?
I'm not sure. She's doing a Skye with a selfie.
Fucking hell. But she thinks that dancing is just moving as fast as you can and just like
And doing weird hand movements.
yeah, doing the weird hand movements and chucking shapes on the dance floor.
Little square,
Little square, big square, big
fish,
box, little box, little box.
Like
Swirl out,
spaghetti.
swirl
Whoa,
in.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what's really funny? Just hold.
Dance moves.
So-
is it a game?
No, it's Billy got me this for Father's Day.
Yeah.
So it's I haven't actually opened
It is a game.
No, it's not a game.
Oh.
It's just
Oh, it's coasters. No?
no.
Stop
They're
talking, Skye.
cards with moves.
Oh, grab that driver and give it a swing. The
So
golf
that's
swing.
The golf swing. And
Woo!
we've got the goal. Turn around cheering like you've scored the winning goal. Arms in the air. Yeah.
Woo! It's the shopping trolley. Have you ever done that one?
Yeah. The diva. Show us your best disco moves. The running man, of course.
Yeah, we all know running
But
man.
then there's like one of the great ones is the like
the sprinkler.
the start
Oh.
the chainsaw.
Yes.
No, like you're Brett Lee and you've just scored a wicket, right?
Yeah,
Brett
yeah.
Lee used to do this thing where he'd like punch
He'd like
the ground.
punch the ground.
As if
yes.
he'd like, you know, he's MMA and he's like punched you down.
Yeah.
But it looked like he was starting a lawnmower.
Brett Lee.
That's a classic. And there's like the boy band ones, which is the catch a butterfly, hold it to your chest.
And release.
Release it. Step back. Kiss yourself.
Yeah. Let's do a TikTok.
Yeah, with some dad dance moves.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we should probably call it a day.
We probably should.
It's a day.
Oh,
so
and it's socials.
Oh, yeah, we did mention the email earlier on, but
Yes.
we do, and we have been broadcasting live for this entire experience on Instagram. I'm about to stop that.
Okay.
And if you didn't watch it, well, that's too bad because
It
I'm
was
deleting
amazing.
it. It's gone.
It's gone forever.
It's live only for the time that it's happening. But yeah, so Instagram in my lounge room,
Yeah.
Facebook in my lounge room, podcasty,
Email us. We've done that.
yeah, and just like, you know,
And tell
Share
everyone
our
about the
stuff. Yeah.
podcast.
share our posts.
Give us a ranking.
Give us a rating.
a ranking.
Give us a roasting.
I know.
5-star rating. Comment on our stuff. Tell us you love us. Tell your friends. Send us money.
Yes.
Send us baked goods.
Yes.
Send
Send us protein powder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need some of that.
Yes.
Ask me around for dinner. I'll cook you a feast at a fee.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will sing you a song. That's
Yeah, I can
probably
do
a
that.
Britney Spears song.
Yeah. So, but no, look, genuinely, if you want me to come to your house and cook your dinner,
Yeah.
I'll do a good rate for you.
Okay.
It'll be less than $1,000.
Okay.
Somewhere in the range of $3,000 to $1,000.
Okay.
Between $3 and $1,000. Depending
Great.
on, of course, what I'm cooking. If you
Cool.
ask me for caviar, foie gras, and gold leaf, it's probably going to exceed the
That's
$1,000.
possible.
But,
Yes.
happy to cook your dinner.
Okay.
Hit me up.
Great. I can't think of a service, so I'll have a think.
All right. You can always like say smart ass shit to people when they
Totally.
send you stupid messages that aren't actually engaging in the conversation
know
that
what?
you're having.
I'm very good at doing that, and I will continue. So please message me, and I'll respond.
And if you match with Skye on a dating app, or actually, let me just rephrase that. Men, women, anyone, I don't care what your gender is. If you're on a dating app and you match with someone, engage in conversation, pretend that they're sitting in front of you.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
that is the best way to approach communication. Because
Yeah.
I've had, people say, "Oh, I'm not that good at texting," and you're like, "Yeah, but I've spoken to you face to face, and you're
Yeah.
perfectly okay with that. So
Right.
just pretend that you're doing that. Just
Yeah.
put your words into text,
Or
It's
just
not that
use
hard.
voice message like we do.
Voice message, yeah.
really
Some
easy.
people, I sent someone, it might have been Nathan, sent him a voice message a while ago. Actually, it wasn't Nathan. Nathan, if it wasn't you, I do apologize. And they're like, oh, I never voice message. And I'm like, it's just the easiest way
Easiest
to
way
communicate.
ever.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, shout out to any new listeners, old new listeners, do
Yeah.
all the things. That's an interesting move. Billy's pulling dance moves over in the corner.
That's the wipe the window.
Yeah, that's the wax on,
At
wax
the
off.
car wash. Yeah.
Huh?
Well, there you go. It's like I knew that or something.
Okay, cool.
I know
Excellent.
everything.
All right, let's call it a day.
Okay, day.
It's a day.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to In My Lounge Room. Theme music written and performed by Damien McKay. You can check out some of my original music on Spotify or anywhere else you stream music. And I already gave a shout out to the socials here during the show. So just search In My Lounge Room on your favourite social media platform and give us a follow and all that stuff.